In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a concerning trend that has gained popularity among the Etsy community. Now, this trend involves using AI and public domain images to create listings to sell on Etsy. However, a significant amount of misinformation is being spread about this practice on platforms such as YouTube. And this is really problematic because following these tips may result in your Etsy shop getting shut down or worse, facing a lawsuit. So therefore, in today's video, I wanted to talk deeper into the issue and provide you with accurate information to help you navigate this complex area. So recently I have noticed a surge of clickbait videos promising a simple trick to earn passive income on Etsy. And some of these videos highlight successful Etsy stores as proof of their method's effectiveness. While I also use attention-grabbing titles for my videos, the key difference between my content and these misleading videos is that my advice aligns with Etsy terms and conditions. And when you sell on Etsy's platform, it's really important that you follow their terms. As an Etsy coach, I prioritize providing advice that not only helps you succeed, but also ensures that you won't face any legal issues. And in today's video, I'm going to be diving into using AI, using words in memes, and also talking about public domain images. So let's begin by diving into the topic of using an AI like Midjourney or DALL-E to create art to sell on Etsy. This is a conversation that has been making rounds in the Etsy community. Even my students are asking me and other sellers. It has caught the attention because many YouTubers and coaches are suggesting Etsy sellers to use it as a way to create art within a few seconds and make passive income from it. Now, in this video, I will show you how the AI DALL-E works. I'm going to also examine whether this trend is truly safe to implement on Etsy or not. I wanted to show you this OpenAI. It's called DALL-E, and this is an AI system that creates realistic images and art from whatever prompt you provided. Now, you do have to pay for credits if you end up using it, and keep in mind what a lot of these YouTubers are doing is they're telling you to come in here and head over to Etsy, find stores, whatever niche you're in of digital products. Let's say find stores that are selling top products. Let's say this one here. This is a bestseller. And as you can see is 24 pieces of posters. And what they're recommending is one to find these top sellers, obviously do a little bit of market research, which is important. I do agree with that. I'm seeing how many favorites, reviews they have gotten. So this one, I'm using a Laura's extension, and this one has 178 reviews, sales 2,350, favorites 10,000, which is great, and revenue 13,000. So this is actually a really good listing. They get a lot of sales from it, and it's a bestseller. And essentially what they're doing is they're telling you to copy whatever they wrote here in their title. I'm just going to copy this one sentence here and go ahead to DALL-E and type that in and do a search. Now, essentially, using AI, I absolutely love it. I think it's going to change the world. However, we have to understand how to use it effectively when it comes to our business. And when you come in here, it's going to generate these photos for you. And essentially what these YouTubers are telling us as Etsy sellers is that you are allowed to download this image and sell it as your own on Etsy. And you're able to come in here, edit the photo. You could click on edit image. And from here, you're able to edit, you're able to make smaller, you're able to delete anything that you don't particularly want on the image. Let's say I want to delete that right there. And then you're also able to go ahead and change the brush size here if you need to make it a little bit smaller. And you're able to undo if you want to. So there's a lot of stuff that you could do once you're happy with the actual image. You're able to go ahead and download it here. And it will download automatically for you as a PNG file. However, this is how DALL-E works. I wanted to kind of give you an example of what it is for those of you that have never used it before and you're wondering how it actually works. The primary concern associated with using AI to create artwork for sale on Etsy is the possibility of intentionally infringing on someone else's work. We cannot be sure if the AI is inspired by existing art pieces and if there's a risk that our creations may be too similar to existing works. This uncertainty raises the question of whether we may be infringing on someone else's work without even realizing it. Another important aspect to consider is that the artwork being sold was not created by us, but rather by an AI. This means that we're essentially reselling their artwork, which is a violation of Etsy's terms and conditions. And this is a crucial point that I believe many educators and video creators are neglecting to mention. It's possible that they're not fully familiar, right, with Etsy's terms and conditions, or they're simply seeking to create clickbait content that generates a lot of views for them. However, it's important to realize that disseminating incorrect information can have serious consequences, including the potential for having your store shut down or even facing legal action. Another trend that I have noticed is many videos suggesting to grab popular memes and using their words to create print-on-demand products like mugs. However, what these videos fail to mention is that most memes are copyrighted, making this approach a violation of copyright laws. So when it comes to memes, copyright law can be a bit tricky, and in some cases, using copyrighted material to create a meme may be considered fair use, which allows for limited use of copyright material without permission from the copyright owner. However, it's important to note that fair use is determined on a case-by-case basis and depends on several factors such as the purpose and nature of the use, the amount of the original work used, and the effect of the use on the market for the original work. Now, it's worth noting that copyright laws vary by country, so it's important to understand the laws in your specific jurisdiction. If you plan to use funny memes in your products, what I recommend is speaking with a copyright attorney to make sure that you're not violating any copyright laws. Another method that has been circulating in YouTube is to search for artwork on Etsy that is very popular and then performing an image search to see if the artwork is in the public domain. If the artwork is indeed in the public domain, the video suggests that it can be downloaded and resold on Etsy. Now, while it is true that public domain images can be downloaded and used without permission, simply downloading an image and reselling it on Etsy is a violation of the platform's terms and conditions. In fact, reselling, like I said earlier, is explicitly prohibited on Etsy. And reselling involves purchasing a product from one source or downloading it, right? And then selling it again, often at a higher price without adding significant value to the product. And this practice is discouraged on Etsy as the platform aims to support independent creators and promote original handmade items. As a digital seller on Etsy who makes a full-time income in the platform, I'm here to say that you can make passive income on Etsy. The biggest takeaway from this video is that you can't download an art image that you made using AI or search for a public domain image and sell it as your own work on Etsy, because reselling is not allowed. And like I said earlier, your shop can get suspended or you could end up with legal actions. Let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts on using AI for art images and public domain photos? Thanks for watching.